Okay, yeah, we'll do our like crash binge at the end of the night, wherever. Mainly, I just don't want to take all of my drugs in the middle of a story mission. That could go bad. The winning argument. Research. Huh. Okay. Why? No new recipes. Let's go check the other one. We might have a boss fight here, actually. Security override. A12 formula.
Sally was in on the scheme. No. Wait. She's being very nice about it, but she's not at all on board, is she? The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. Well, it's alarming, given what she considers reasonably cautious.
Okay, so I should probably sit down and read. It looks like we've got a boss fight up ahead. Potentially like a legit, straight-up boss fight. Alright. Let's see. Let's actually read these, seeing as they seem important. Test of A329. We've had mixed results with our first test of A329. The subject, Vanessa Tinkerbell, came to us presenting Downer syndromes of melancholy and unpleasant memories. We are pleased to report that this is no longer the case. There have been a few side effects, however. Tinkerbell was formerly one of the village's foremost intellectuals. She now has difficulty with basic cognitive functions and exhibits obsessive behaviors. For example, she runs around her cell clapping her hands and seems to believe she can fly. Recommendation: further research on A329 required. At minimum, it should only be used on the most severe Downer cases. Research. General Bing to Harry Haworth. General, I must inform you that despite the initial successes of our Joy program, our supplies of the necessary ingredients will run out, not necessarily soon, but sooner or later. So this is 8 years ago. At least, unless the political situation changes and we can no longer once again import them. May I suggest that we begin a secondary line of research? I have read some intriguing phrenology studies that suggest the true source of happiness lies in a physical manipulation of the brain. Perhaps we can use the breather we've given ourselves to pursue an electronic approach. Please advise. A12 formula. I took a peek into new A12 formula as you asked. So brilliant of you to look for a permanent solution, given the shortage of supplies. Your plan to jam people's emotions on happy is quite daring. However, I have some teeny tiny concerns. A12 would be a bit like a lobotomy, wouldn't it? A patient would lose his melancholy, but also many higher brain functions. Yes, I know. You'll say I sound like Harry Haworth with his brain talk, but do bear with me. You already complain this town is full of blithering idiots. Do we really want to reduce everyone to the intelligence of a gerbil? Just a thought. Love, Miss Boyle. Oh, shock grenade. Yeah, I get the feeling we're gonna need more of these. I can make some of these, maybe? It really does seem like they're implying this is going to be a boss fight. Well, I could make I can make one of these. Okay, well this might suck. Who knows how this is gonna go? Can I not save here? Maybe I gotta be back a little bit. Yeah, okay, I can save here. For reasons?
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire.
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous.
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement security protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I am right weary with holding back.
Okay, so I need a gas mask, and we need the really good weapon. And let's preemptively take this.
No more Mr. Nice!
What have we come to?
Huh. Okay, well that was considerably easier than I thought it was going to be. Turns out just a couple of firm whacks with the, not so jolly brawly. That's all it took to completely destroy that man. Oh, free short spike. Sweet. And the gas is gone. Almost. Let's get another one of these. He meant no one knows the byproducts are poisonous. That makes perfect sense. Well, let's put this back on. Pick up his weapon. Where'd it go? He kind of dropped it. There was the chair. I don't see it. Weird. Maybe we already picked it up. Yeah, I might have picked it up when I looted it or something. I don't really know. Anyway. This is supposed to be a long fight because the room was going to get real poisonous. Yeah, but I had a gas mask. And the horrible murder pointy stick.
I asked for a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's bridge club. They'll do a better job than you people.
Oh, please don't make a fuss.
Stop being so bloody difficult. Where did you go?
I probably shouldn't be lethal, but like...
Just lie down!
I don't know. I don't know if there's a good or a bad end to this game. I also don't care.
This might take a minute.
Let's see, don't think you looted him. I'm fairly certain I looted the guy. What the? Oh.
Sorry to bother.
How is this gas not flammable? It should be. I think we established this stuff is flammable. I could be wrong.
This won't hurt a bit.
I'm like 90% sure if you murder everyone, then it's the bad end. I don't know. I don't really know. We'll probably end up watching the good and the bad ends on YouTube after
It's
the
not
fact.
you, it's me.
Who knows? Like, I don't know. I don't really like good or bad endings based on like your actions, but then again, I guess it kind of makes sense when it is. What happens if I go up? Because it looks like there's an up here. And when there's an up, there's usually something interesting up above. Or this is all meant for stealth. Well, there's at least a toolbox with a light bulb in it. Nice. Real health. A favorite. Nope, doesn't look like you can get over that. I'm seeing it kind of giant not useful here. Alright, well this is fine. No, you don't like good and bad ends based on my actions. I don't like it when it judges me kind of pointlessly. I don't like... I didn't like the good or bad ends in Dishonored to some degree, because, like, I would kill people, but I would do it in, like, you know, a very clean fashion, and I'd still get the bad end, and it's like, what? You killed all the guards! High chaos! And I'm like, what?
Phrenology? Was that supposed to be ironic? Is that an original? I thought you were only supposed to give someone a piece of your mind. God.
Mainly, it's just like, I don't know, it bugs me in these games where you're, if, like, for example, if I started killing all the constables who are kind of an overtly evil force, yeah, the bodies fed the rats. Well, I would dispose of the bodies. Like, I think I... I don't... Whatever.
Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. Well, he's just the sort who would.
Okay. So this is the urgent joy request button. Chemist. Yoink. We kind of had that one. This is the locked one. All right. I don't know. I guess it bugs me when I play a game, playing as like kind of the Avenger type character. And it's like, no, you should have actually been the pacifist ghost if you wanted the good option. I'm like, I killed all of the bad people. They deserved it. And it's like, no one deserves to die. And therefore, you get the bad ending. It's like, what?
Hello.
Really?
I'm in a haunted house movie.
Listen, Sally Boyle's gonna come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know?
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
Joy Formula 75244, codename Coconut. Bit new caretaker. Threw meal on floor, ordered nurse to clean it. Sang God save the king until he was neutralized. Still refuses to bathe without his most trusted valet. Spat. Terrible fit. Bit two nurses. Restrained on bed. Spat. Threatened beheading unless someone blew on hot porridge. Semi-lucid. Dosage increase perhaps too extreme. Concern. Ari lack of appetite. Often falls asleep during meals. Harry Plantagenet. Additional notes. Barmy thinks she's the rightful king of England. Bites. Free permission to restrain or tranquilize the caregiver's discretion. Filthy commoners. Cousin bumping gits. Restoration workers. Weak-willed dandy. Pricks. German fakers. No girls. Fat divorcer. Henry VI. Tudor usurpers. Plantagenet. True kings. 17 generations. King Harry. Enlarged ones. No, England's one true king.
Look
King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh.
Okay, so this is Harry Haworth. Yelling Fit issued multiple colorful death threats. Struck nurse again attempted suicide via banging head against wall. Very aggressive, especially in presence of Dr. Verloc. Special privileges include 1 extra biscuit at tea time. Do not include promenades. He has fooled the staff before. Have your wits about you. Harry Haworth was someone important. And this one escaped. How do I let him out? Fine. Huh. Well, probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, this one is Gemma Olsen. Asked after mother's welfare. Will up dosage. Attempted to bribe caretaker with sexual favors. Meals denied as punishment. Violent sobbing, vomiting, refusal to speak. Reporter, delusional, claims Wellington Wells is about to collapse. Recommends lobotomy. Deliberate attempts to sabotage scientific data. Extremely manipulative. Multiple attempts to escape. 1 success.
And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure.
Okay. Desk has nothing in it. Empty pill bottle. Nothing in here. Another short spike. Electro lock shocker. I don't see anything useful. New secretary recommendations. Here we got some notes to read. Somebody's saying, Nick, take me with you.
This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me.
Absolutely you. What are these? Oh, we're in this room. From like a long time ago. Okay. Well, I guess I can keep going this way. So you broke into a lab, killed multiple people, or knocked them out for some oil. That sounds reasonable. Nah. Completely reasonable. These people are monsters.
Oh, that smells awful. Is this where they flushed the chemicals?
This is 100%. Uh-oh. I didn't do that one.
Drain? To where? The river? Might be a way out. If I don't mind poisoning the river. Not that anything's alive in it now.
So where's Gemma? Yeah, look how many people they've just dumped in here. Like, honestly, if anything, knocking out all the workers might give them the wake-up call they need. Which sounds a bit counterintuitive, but honestly, like, these people are all destined for death.
A hatch. Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches in my entire life. Did they fall in? Or were they pushed? Or were they flushed?
Well. Right into the river. Looks like they've been doing this for a while, though. Maybe? Who knows? Well, I should probably put on my normal people clothing again. Oh, hey, look, bodies. See, I didn't make that blood spill. This place was already messed up before I even got there. Alright, so we're going back to Sally? We're going back to Sally. Let's read some notes first, though. Chemical answer. to Dr. Harry Haworth from General Bing. Dear Sir, as you know, our citizens have become dispirited due to some unfortunate incidents during the war. I believe your laboratory could be of service in restoring morale. On examining the German camp, we discovered that the German soldiers were given fatigue pills that contained amphetamines and opioids, which contributed greatly to their esprit de corps. It turns out that's how their men were able to punch through our lines again and again. We're wondering how it was they never seemed to sleep. I believe the answer to our problems may be chemical. I believe you might be the hero we need now. I'm aware that this will inconvenience your own research, but as that other great Napoleon fighter said, England expects every man will do his duty. Chemistry questions. Dear Dr. Verloc, thank you so much for showing me your laboratory when I visited with Mr. Adams. As you can imagine, it was very exciting for a girl from a small chemist shop. I myself have been training to become a chemist and have learned pretty much everything Mr. Adams has to teach me. I wonder if I might come by your laboratory sometime to ask you more about advanced chemistry questions. It would be such a privilege to learn from a really advanced scientist. Sincerely, Sally Boyle. Dr. Haworth. To General Bing from Anton Verloc, PhD. So this is, what, 9 years ago? No. 7 years ago. I hope you'll not think a mere research chemist out of line in contacting you, but I am frankly concerned about Dr. Haworth. Despite Joy's great success, he has been allocating resources towards the study of phrenology, a laughably discredited 19th century pseudoscience. Indeed, he talks of little else, when he thinks no one can hear him. I'm not suggesting he is actually sabotaging the factory. The recent shortages are the result of mix-ups that anyone could have made. But I know you share my concern about the importance of our work in Wellington Wells, and he won't listen to me or anybody else. What do you recommend we do? New Secretary recommendations. To the new Secretary, I hope you have better success on this job than I did. You should know that Dr. V is most insistent that all traces of a certain woman be expunged from the laboratory. If you ask me, she who must not be named was the brains behind the whole operation. It hasn't been the same since she left. Dr. V will ask you for information that is in her notes, but you can't give him one of her notes. Oh no, else you'll be sacked like me. I've hidden her papers in the storage room and the computer room, which used to be her office. You can get them without his knowing. It's complicated, but I'm sure you'll manage. Good luck, Betty. P.S. Dr. V also gets his knickers in a knot if you nip some of his good scotch. Just a word to the wise. Okay, so is Sally General Bing's daughter or wife? Neither. Sally was Arthur's childhood friend up until they were about 16 when he caught her sleeping with somebody else, I guess. And there's kind of the implication that
scenic?
That she's rather manipulative and, you know, might do that sort of thing for power and influence, I guess. Sorry, weird wording. Oh, hi. Free stuff? Free stuff. And so Arthur pretty much kind of abandoned that friendship as a result. And so, what does this do? Greets people for you. Has a cooldown period between greetings. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, but so she's a personal friend of Dr. Bing mainly because she's working on solving the joy. Well, they're running out of joy. And so she's working on solving that, where most of the other scientists kind of weren't. Or maybe they were, but not effectively? It seems like most of the people in this universe are kind of only partially effective at their jobs. I mean, the joy probably doesn't help. Oh my god, I've got 80 joy. Well, if we ever decide to go on a bender, I'm going to be prepared. Hot damn. I forgot we looted all of these. I'll have to dump them off. Thought I had some empty power cells. Guess not. Okay, so I've still got those. We want to go back to crafting components, grab some more power cells. Because, yeah, I can actually use these things occasionally. Want to just save and take all the joy. I mean, we could. I still want that to be kind of like a... when I don't have anything better to do thing. Because going out to the main menu and coming back is actually kind of an inconvenience. Okay, weapons. Was kind of hoping some of them would just physics out. Alright, whatever. I guess I probably shouldn't mark quest objectives that I already have. Excuse me, officer. Card reader hacked. Is that me or not? We'll see.
After nearly getting me killed, she better have my bloody letter of transit.
So? Sally? Salamander?
If she's not here, I swear to God I'll kill her.
Hi.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's a bloody souvenir.
God, it's awful.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. How are you holding up?
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Do you really think I'm that awful?
What, just because you fucked my dad while you were living in our house, in my mum's bed?
Oh, that would do it.
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't hate you. In the strangest way, you're completely innocent. You're practically the only one I know who is.
It's on the dresser there.
Are you going to be okay? I could take you with me.
Really?
We have to go now. The joy's gone bad. It's going crazy out
I
there.
can't go right now.
Why? Oh, God. No.
It's not simple.
It never is.
We'll have to wait till dawn.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
Look, there's something I haven't been entirely straight with you about.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings. Do you think she really meant it? The kiss and all? What if I went back and said, yes, I'll take you, and they lived happily ever after? This is not what... Oh! A girl like that shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm trees and you'll suffer for sharks. That is it. Never again.
Okay, I'm an awful person, but what should I have done? Should I have turned around and said, yes, I will, yes. Come with me, we'll go at dawn, whatever you say. I always used to wonder if I'd run out the door after her that day. What would have happened to us? Will we still be friends? Or is the magic all in my head? Who am I kidding? 16-year-old me would never have had the courage to leave home. And here I am, running out the door when she wants to come with. Not entirely unlike what I did to Percy. I wonder what lies I'll tell myself about her letter. Am I really doing this for Percy? Is that just another convenient lie? Because I needed a reason to go off Joy, and he was the only one I could come up with? What if she's utterly sincere? What if she honestly does want me and love me and need me? Do I have utterly no faith left in anyone? And she'd survive and I get killed. A girl like hers shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm leaves. Yours truly is shark bait. I can't. I just can't. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You're allowed to cross to the parade district. Want to bet the parade district is real messed up? Go back for her.
I feel oddly guilty for
Think
not
I
buying a
can?
ticket.
Oh yeah. There's only one hatch left. What? It's confusing. It looks like I can, in fact, go back to her.
What interesting things you smell when you barely see.
Huh. I haven't exactly been looking at this quest log. Or maybe I can't. I don't know. This is confusing. Well, we can try and go back in, and if it doesn't work, well, we just continue on with the game. Yeah, it's jammed. Can't. So I guess that quest log, that little quest marker on the map is a bug.
I'd really love to know why that particular bin smells of cheese.
Okay. We might almost be done with this game. I'm fine with that. Maybe not. Who knows? I mean, there's only one fast travel location left, and it's probably in the Parade District. And since I'm so wildly overgeared, and I don't know if I would say over-leveled, necessarily. But, like, I could probably do quite a lot. Some stuff like Blockbuster might not be a bad idea.